Hello there, this is Miki from Wallcrest. In this video, we're gonna sew the crescent skirt. I'll walk you through the process and help you see how things come together. And I'll also try to closely follow the pattern because this is a video tutorial after all. But we're not showing every single step because I assume that you already know your way around the sewing machine and an iron. We won't cover how to draft the pattern pieces because the instructions are in the pattern. Grab this pattern at our website, linked below. If you subscribe to our newsletter, the pattern is free. With that said, grab your pattern and let's get started. So here's my skirt template from the pattern. We do have a calculator for this provided for you so that you don't have to do the math yourself. And for the length of skirt, I fold the fabric into 4 pieces, but when I measure it, turns out that each piece is short by just 2 centimeters. I could turn it 90 degrees to use the other grain, but that means I don't have enough length for the skirt. So I end up deciding to use the selvage, and let's see what I can do. So here I cut the fabric into 4 pieces and mark the pleats and tapers on each skirt piece. Notice how I'm short by 1 centimeter here. I put the shortness on the selvage side so I don't have to do double turns because the selvage doesn't need finishing. Instead, I'll just do a single turn here, which also saves me 1 centimeter. Now this is really in line with the spirit of historical garment making, when people try to waste as less fabric as possible. Let's first add the side pockets with French seams. It's tricky to tell the right side from the wrong side with this fabric, but we have a great tutorial that walks you through this process. Links here and below. Definitely check it out if you want French seam pockets, because everyone deserves good pockets. Next comes the sides and the hem. My hems are double turned, sides are single turned, with selvage still in place. This intersecting corner is a great place to miter the corner. We have a tutorial for this too. Now for the pleats. I like to start from the right side, pinching the fabric up, then hold in place with pins. Do it all the way to the hem, and then sew the top taper, just like this. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pleats per skirt piece ready to go. Now it's time to press these pleats down. The taper part at the top is going to be overlapped. Make sure to have the front pleats on top of the back because it's easier for the hand to reach into the pocket. Looks pretty good. So now I can base down the pleated parts with the top of the pocket. 2 pieces of waistbands. Time to interface them. Notice here that I cut an extra inch at both sides of the waistband, just in case I need to extend it later. Put them right sides together and you'll see 2 pairs of notches. These are openings for the tie, so skip them when sewing them together. Then fold the waistband lengthwise and we're ready to try on the skirt. Now we're going to assemble the 2 skirts by overlapping their backs and basting them together. After that, we'll attach the waistband. I placed the clip at each key matching point. There are notches on both the skirt and the waistband to help with alignment. I'm also adding more clips here since I'll be wearing the skirt myself and want everything to stay in place. First thing to notice, when the skirt wraps around me, the fit feels snug and comfy, which is great. The pockets sit exactly where I expect them to, and overall the shape feels pretty good. I might give the pleats another press to sharpen them up though, but I'm already pretty happy with how it's coming together. On this longer version of the skirt, the hemline sits about right, but I also have a shorter version of the skirt where the front hem dips lower than the back. So I just trim a bit off from each side, so it lifts the front and even out the hem. Now ties. Ties are pretty straightforward. For the end that needs to be finished, fold it like this. Press along the entire tie and top stitch. The other end can be left raw because it's going to be sewn into the waistband. Let's baste them up but make sure only to baste on a single layer of the waistband. Here's the waistband, pinned down to the wrong side of the skirt. I like to put the tie opening at my left side because it feels more natural to me, but either side is fine. I try to pin or clip from the overlapping area and out on each side and see how long I need the waistband to be. Same thing with sewing. I like to sew the seam with the skirt side up and following the direction of the pleats so that the pleats don't accidentally get pushed the other way while I sew. Now we could braid some of these thick layers down. I like to keep the skirt as is and braid the pockets shorter than the inner waistband a little bit more. Then I press the waistband seam allowances on both sides. This allows me to fold the waistband right side together like this, with allowances still folded in. There's a tie sandwich inside, so make sure to place them in the middle as you sew along the edge of the skirt. Now trim the excess waistband length. You can also trim the corner here for turning, but for this, I like to fold the corner into a 90 degrees square and then push it down as a turn. Either way, we end up with the waistband right side out and ready to top stitch. I like to top stitch all 4 sides, but you're welcome to just stitch down the underside. And finally, we'll seal the 2 layers of the tie opening. With the tie tucked through it, draw a rectangle about 3 millimeters away on all 4 sides. While top stitching on this rectangle's top and bottom, I recommend using a shorter stitch length and back stitching to reinforce. There we have it! The crescent skirt is super versatile. You can customize it to any length you like. Give the crescent a try and you'll love it! Happy sewing!